Manchester United star Bruno Fernandes has praised Sir Alex Ferguson. Manchester United playmaker Bruno Fernandes has opened up on meeting Sir Alex Ferguson, and he's admitted he regrets not being able to talk to the Scot in depth. The Portugal international has been in devastating form this season, scoring 28 goals across all competitions. Manchester United were a club drifting towards mediocrity prior to Fernandes' arrival in January 2020. But, ever since the Portugal international rocked up at Old Trafford, the Red Devils have been a side completely transformed. Fernandes has fired the club into the Champions League in consecutive seasons and has also propelled them to the Europa League final, where they'll lock horns with Villarreal. And now, talking to the Red Devils official website, he's opened up on a meeting with Ferguson. The 26-year-old has revealed he has crossed paths with the Scot, but regrets being unable to pick the brains of United's iconic former manager. "So, Jason, that is one of my biggest regrets in the club until now," he said as part of a Q&A. "I met him already but never had the chance to speak with him like I would like to do. I think everyone who watched Manchester United in the past remembers Sir Alex. That is true, for me, growing up and seeing the club, being a fan of the club and seeing the development of the team. I would like to have a conversation with him and understand, from his point of view, what he thinks about me and what I can improve or still improve in my game to be better." Fernandes also admitted he'd loved to have the pace of Marcus Rashford, labeling the England international as unbelievable. "I don't know honestly, as we have so many qualities in the team," he said. "I think him not the slowest player in the world, but if I would have the pace of Rashi, honestly, I would be a Ballon d'Or winner already. With the pace he has, oh my god, he's unbelievable. It's incredible the way he is, and, when I talk about pace, it's about running with the ball and without the ball, and, at the same time, the pace in his feet. The quality he has, the moves he has and the agility he has to come away from difficult situations. It's unbelievable." Ferguson also hailed Rashford in a recent interview with BBC Sport, admitting he's proud of the youngster for helping out young people during the pandemic. "When he did what he did, I phoned him right away," he said. "I thought what he was doing is an example for a young person to give to all the rest of them in this industry, which most of the top players are doing very well. For Rashford to do what he did, for a young person, I was so proud of him, I really was. I think everyone was, and he's not got carried away with himself. He's still trying to do an honest job, as you would expect from him." Ferguson admitted he was shaken after suffering a brain hemorrhage in 2018, and grateful for the way the NHS helped save his life. "I tried to get out my bed and just collapsed," said Ferguson. "I was very fortunate because I fell against a shoe rack, and all the shoes fell out and made a noise, and Kathy was downstairs. She came up and got me sat up against the wall, and that's the last thing I remember." He then added, "I always depended on that. And then my two grandsons were in with me, and all of a sudden I stopped talking, I just couldn't get a word out. And at that moment I was a bit terrified, to be honest with you. And I'm starting to think, what are we going to do now? You can't talk, has my memory gone?" And then the speech therapist started. She was fantastic, got me to write all the names of my family, all the names of my players, and then about 10 days later it came back. All of my life I have appreciated the NHS, none more so with that experience, they were fantastic. And I owe it to them really.